Hey riders, welcome back to BikeBeat. Today, we're diving into the latest iteration of a cult classic, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Street 750. If you've ever wanted Harley muscle in a compact, urban-friendly package, this might just be your next two-wheeled obsession. So, let's hit the throttle on what makes the Street 750 a standout in 2025. The Street 750 has always been Harley's answer to younger riders and urban commuters. And in 2025, the model holds its own by staying true to its roots while refining what already worked. It still screams Harley, but with a twist, a leaner silhouette, easier handling, and a price tag that makes it one of the most accessible Harleys in the lineup. First things first, the engine. Harley has kept the liquid-cooled 749 cubic centimeters Revolution X V-twin, and that's a good thing. This engine is tuned for crisp throttle response in city riding, with a healthy low-end torque that gives you the grunt you need when weaving through traffic. It pushes out around 53 horsepower and 59 Newton-meters of torque, which might not sound monstrous, but paired with the bike's weight and geometry, it delivers a smooth and agile ride. This V-twin hums confidently, especially between 3,000 and 5,000 RPM. You feel connected, not overwhelmed, and that's key for riders upgrading from smaller displacements or jumping into the Harley world for the first time. Plus, thanks to liquid cooling, the engine remains heat manageable in traffic, which was a sore point for some of its air-cooled cousins. Now let's talk about performance and handling. The 2025 Street 750 remains one of the most nimble bikes in Harley's portfolio. At just over 500 pounds, wet, it's significantly lighter than your average cruiser. The low-slung chassis and 25-degree rake offer excellent low-speed maneuverability. Whether you're lane-splitting or darting through tight alleys, it stays composed and confident. Harley's updated the suspension slightly for 2025, it's subtle, but noticeable. Up front, you get 37mm telescopic forks, and in the rear, twin shocks with slightly better rebound and preload tuning. It's not a plush cruiser ride, but it's firm, controlled, and more than capable of handling potholes and uneven pavement without rattling your spine. Braking has improved too. The Street 750 now comes standard with dual-channel ABS, a welcome upgrade from earlier models. Braking duties are handled by a single disc at both ends, 300mm in the front with a twin-piston caliper and a matching disc at the rear. The feel is progressive and confidence-inspiring, especially in wet conditions. Now, onto design, and this is where the Street 750 keeps its cool factor. It's sleek, it's minimalist, and it oozes urban attitude. The teardrop tank, blacked-out engine, and matte finishes give it that stealth look Harley fans love. For 2025, Harley offers new colorways: a matte crimson, deep metallic blue, and of course, the timeless denim black. The bike's seat height sits at just 720mm, 28.3 inches, which makes it one of the most approachable cruisers for shorter riders. Combined with mid-mounted foot controls and a slightly forward handlebar reach, the ergonomics hit a sweet spot between sporty and relaxed. Great for daily commutes or a weekend canyon run. Let's talk rider interface. The instrument cluster is still a single-pod, analog speedometer with a small digital readout for trip, odo, and fuel. No TFT screens or smartphone connectivity here, and that's kind of the point. This is a minimalist's ride. However, there is an optional USB-C charging port now integrated beneath the tank for powering up devices on the go, a small but smart update. Fuel economy is solid too. Expect around 55 mpg, approximate 23 km per liter, under mixed riding, with a 13.1-liter fuel tank giving you a practical range of over 250 km before needing a fill-up. And for riders watching their budget, that matters. So, what's the damage to your wallet? The 2025 Harley Street 750 comes in at $8,499 base, that's before accessories or dealer fees. In terms of value, it undercuts many larger displacement cruisers while offering authentic Harley character. For new riders, urban commuters, or just someone wanting a nimble second bike that still has presence, that's a strong proposition. Of course, no bike is perfect. The Street 750 still gets some critique for its modest top-end power and limited tech features. Highway cruising above 75 miles per hour can feel buzzy, and taller riders might crave a bit more legroom. But let's be honest, this bike was never built to be a long-haul tourer. It's built for the street. And in that role, it's damn good. There's also Harley's well-established accessories ecosystem. You can go full blackout mode, add a cafe racer seat, bar and mirrors, or even throw on a small windscreen or saddlebags for light touring. It's a blank canvas with just enough factory attitude to get you noticed. So, who's this bike really for? If you're a new rider stepping up from a 300 or 500 cubic centimeters machine, the Street 750 offers a serious bump in performance without intimidation. If you're a city dweller who craves that Harley rumble in a manageable package, it's right on the money. And if you've always wanted a bike that blends heritage with urban agility, this might be your best ticket in. To sum it up, the 2025 Harley-Davidson Street 750 is not about excess. It's about style, control, and simplicity, all served with that iconic Harley DNA. Thanks for riding with us today. If you enjoyed the breakdown, give us a like, hit subscribe, and drop your questions in the comments below. We've got more bikes, more reviews, and more real-world insights coming every week. Until next time, keep the rubber side down.